At the bottom it says for math. So inside your brain, you have little parallel circuits used for math. Algebra, calculus, all the crazy stuff you can do there.
So what will you take to fix your broken one? If you have a broken one, what do you take?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So got your math, your parallel. And that's about it for that, right? So make sure you know your circuits and what they control. Reading, math, reflexes, things like that. Okay, so, yeah, I don't
How about
think
your parallel circuits?
so can you repair your nerve tissue? Can you repair your brain if you have brain damage?
No.
No.
Spinal cord
Maybe.
damage?
No.
No.
You cut a nerve?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, okay, so, okay. So there are some things that can happen. Sometimes you can repair some tissue, sometimes you can't, depends what's going on here. So it says that, yeah, we have regeneration repair some nerve tissue, new dendrites can grow, proteins are synthesized, yada yada, but it's very limited a lot of times. So I would say, they used to say now, that like in your brainstem, spinal cord, no repair is possible, right? If you damage that, you're damaged, you're not going to be able to fix that. They actually are doing some new research now that can sometimes reverse or repair some brain damage.
Really?
Some cool stuff, yeah, so that's up there and they're doing that. Now the other stuff, like for your regular nerves, so this would be like your CNS, right? Brain, brainstem, spinal cord, CNS, we're gonna say like no repair possible because right now it's sort of hit or miss. So we're gonna go with like a no. What about in your PNS though?
Yes. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly, maybe. So we'll put like a maybe over there. So your chances are better for that than anywhere else. So no in the CNS, no repair. PNS, maybe. Okay? So the CNS, we go no. And the PNS, maybe. As long as everything lines up properly, everything else is good, you might be able to do that. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. That's the end of 12. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Not bad.
What about that fourth
So, any questions on that one, or we're all pretty okay? So all we have left is chapter 14, and then chapter 16, which is like the autonomic nervous system. We have like 4 days left, so we should be like 15. Yeah.
Part of 14 and part of 16.
All right. Do you have your chapter 14 notes
Yes.
printed out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Go to like the very last slide. There.
So we just get rid of everything else?
No, we can do the rest. But
Oh.
we're gonna like work backwards though.
Oh,
So we're gonna do like
okay.
the very last 2 slides. These talk about cranial nerves. So we talk about cranial nerves, and then we have a picture of the cranial nerves. Yeah, these are the very last 2 slides on chapter 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so all those cranial nerves. You've learned some of these already from lab. Remember cranial nerve number 5 and 7 and 11. Those were cranial nerves that would control and innervate those muscles like the SCM, the trapezius, the buccinator, the masseter, things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to like write all 12 on the board for you, and then you get to like memorize them by their name and what they do, what they control.
Okay.
You guys are excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like way easy. So we'll like turn this off and then just handwrite them, and then we'll go from there.
And the quiz will
Usually
be
I make this your last quiz, like for my fall and spring semester. It's like your last quiz I do. You guys can decide if you want to do it or not do it or whatever.
quiz on
We're
what?
from there.
This.
So if you want to do a quiz, we are last one we're going to do.
Quiz on
All right, the first thing is you have to be able to do Roman
Something necessary.
numerals. You guys heard of Roman numerals?
No.
Maybe.
neuron in
Who would get stuck on like this one?
So I had to take 2
Four.
4. Okay, that's 4.
I'm dyslexic.
6.
6. Good job.
11.
9.
No, that's
9.
Right.
See, I'm dyslexic too.
That would be
I just got
11. Good job. So,
What about N?
yeah, what about this one then?
1,100.
2011.
I have no idea. Let's go to 12. That's all you have to do. So don't worry
I
about
think the
others.
D has to go in front, doesn't it?
That's D one? Yeah, D one. L, D.
But it doesn't have to be in the front though. He's saying he had no idea.
I'm not Roman. I have no idea. So, right. Just gotta do 1 through 12. That's all you have to do. So we'll do like 6 and 6 or something. All right, so let's go put these up here. So Roman numeral number 1,
That's what I said.
2,
remember last week when you said everything was going to be downhill after the last test?
5 and 6 at the bottom.
One,
Holy cow, 4.
two,
Good God, look at that. 5. See?
three,
I'm telling you, you know,
five, six,
7. Well, okay, so there's 12 of them. And you might remember from like the other day, like a couple weeks ago or a day week ago, we talked about the nervous system and how we had things like your brain and spinal cord, that was included. We had spinal nerves and cranial nerves, those were included. We had things like ganglia and plexus and sensory receptors, those were included too. So we're going to talk about these cranial nerves. Now the cranial nerves pull off of your brain and brainstem. So we have 12 pairs, right? So you have 12 over here, you have 12 over here. Okay? Okay? Those are called the cranial nerves. And you did a little CN number for cranial nerve. So you had a CN5, you had a CN7, you had an 11 from lab. You're there. Those are your cranial nerves. What do we call the nerves that pull off of your spinal cord? Spinal nerves. We learned about those in lab too, right? So cranial nerves off the brain and brainstem.